Hi again, I'm Jess from Way to the Well. So you're ready to try this new energy medicine exercise together. So let's start. The first exercise that we do is based on the meridians in the body. And again, you can read all about it in Donna Eden's work. So for now, let's just concentrate that we do have meridians in the body. They do work and we just need to activate them. The first point is you take your collarbone and you move down just about an inch. And if you feel there's a spot that's just a little bit more tender than others, that is the point that you want to get. So either push on it and make circles or just tap on it. This is very good to reestablish the flow of energy through your body. It's going to boost your immune system as well, especially when you get this point here, just on top of the heart. That's your thymus gland that's there. So every time that you feel you have a cold or a flu coming on, you don't feel well, you wake up with the ickies, stop yourself. Okay, and especially if you do like a Tarzan thump, this establishes a lot of energy and health and vitality in your body. Then you continue, keep breathing through this. Feel the energy circulating already. And then you move to just below the breasts. You get the rib cage. Now, women, it's easy. You follow the bra line and it should be just below the nipples. There's an indentation between your rib cage right here. You should feel it's a little bit more tender than around it. That's the point that you want to tap. Now, Donna Eden, in her book, she suggests that women wear bras that don't have the underwire, because the underwire affects how the energy circulates in these meridians. So it's good to take a bra break every once in a while, or to have bras that do not have the metallic underwire. Keep breathing. And now move to the side. And this also cleans your body. It's kind of cool to talk at the same time as you tap. It's like I was a kid again and do the So try that, it's fun. It'll bring your energy up. And keep tapping. And now from here, move to your hips. Especially if you find that you have a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of anger, that energy gets stored in the hips. No wonder we put on weight at the hips when we grow older. It's all that anxiety from our life that we keep there. So let's tap those hips. It's gonna feel good. And now you're going to keep tapping all the way down to your knees, and you follow the seam of your pants. And this is where the meridian is, so you just keep tapping. You do both sides. Good, now take a deep breath. And you might want to tap your shoulders too, your deltoids. So you see this is a crossover pattern. And at the same time, getting the meridian points on top of the deltoid helps stimulate your system as well. So now your toxins are getting cleared. It's really easy, it doesn't take too long. Good, and a deep breath. And if you feel you need to continue tapping, go ahead, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to go to the next exercise, which is called a cross crawl. And this is going to rewire your energies so that they move more like a figure eight. They cross one another. So it's hand to knee or elbow to knee. If you do this seated, you just reach opposite hand to opposite knee. So you just reach. This is really good. I love doing this exercise when I've been sitting for a long time on my computer, before or after I see a client, because when I do Reiki, I stand in the same position for a long time. So this is really good to reestablish a good crossover pattern in my energy field. And I can really feel it moving. And a bit of cardio, of course. It always helps. So this is going to help balance the left and the right side of the body, the right and the left side of the brain. Good, another deep breath. And now we'll do the crown pull. So take your fingers like you have a seam at the skull, and you just kind of dig in just a little bit, and then you push open. Whew, feels good. It works a lot better when you don't have anything holding your hair up. So muss up that hair, remove that ponytail, and you continue doing this at the back of your head as well. So then you open. And what this does is that it helps energy to circulate to the energy that you have in your body to go up, and it makes space for new energy to come in. So it's like you're opening up the crown chakra at the same time. If you have a headache, if you have a lot of migraines, do this exercise. It helps so much. Relieves the pressure. It brings clarity, mental clarity. So just keep opening up. Good. The next exercise is called the Wayne Cook posture, and it also helps to clear and focus the mind. So if you need to write something, if you have an exam to do the Wayne Cook posture. So what you do is going to be hard to see on the video, but you cross your leg over your knee, opposite hand to knee, and the other hand to your foot. So it's much easier if you're seated. If you're standing, you can cross the right leg in front of the left leg, and you can cross your arms like this if you can. Do a bit of an eagle pose that stretches the shoulders too at the same time. It feels really good. And breathe. And as you open up your hands, it also opens up the hand chakras. Big breath, and the opposite side. So which arm was on top here? There we go. And breathe. With the hands, what other people do as well is to cross like this. If this is easier for you, you can do this. What's important is that you do a cross, because this crosses the energy, and it's really good. And as you breathe, I hope you can feel the calmness that comes over you. Good. Now, once that we're cross-connected like this, it's time to flush our lymphatic system. And the way to do this is that take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll all the way down to touch your toes. So if you're sitting, you just bend over. And if you're standing, just head to toes. I won't do it because you will not be seeing me, or maybe you'll just see my butt in the air on the video, and let's not go there. So just head to toes. And breathe. And if you can, if you have the flexibility as you're bent over, what you can do is to gently tap your back from the base of your back to the top, and that's going to help drain your lymphatic system. Or you can massage along the spine. Okay, move that energy down your spine so that you're bending over head to toe so that the blood can go to your brain, so it nourishes your brain, it calms the brain, it calms the central nervous system, and it also drains your lymphatic system. Good. Now as you take a deep breath in, and gently roll all the way up, slowly, gently. If you're not used to all the oxygen and the extra blood in your brain, you might feel a little bit dizzy, so take your time here. Okay, take a deep breath. And now with your next breath, we're going to connect heaven and earth. So this is one palm to the ceiling and the other palm out to the earth. Take a deep breath. Feel the sky and heaven energy coming into your palm that's upright, crossing over into your body, and going into the earth. Good. As you exhale, bring your hands to prayer pose. Now extend the other way, so one palm to the ceiling, the other one to the earth. And this time, try to feel the energy of the earth moving up into your hand that's outreached to the earth, up through your body, crossing over and being released up in the sky. As light workers, this is also a service that we do to the earth and the stars, because we are often anchors of the light, and this helps anchor the light to earth. So just breathe that in. So you want to stay here as long as you can for the purposes of this video. Let's just take our hands back to prayer pose for now. And exhale. Now, you're aware that we have an aura, and that is all that energetic field around us. Sometimes when we feel stressed, anxious, when we've been to public places or just in meetings, there's holes that are being poked in our aura. So now we want to make sure that our aura is smooth, the energy is smooth around us. It's not like static electricity, like in winter when you have wool socks and you just zap everything. We want to make sure that we're smooth, because sometimes it's fun to zap others, but most of the time we want to be smooth, cool, calm, and collected. So to do this, you just bring your hands up with a deep breath, and now I want you to do like a figure eight. Figure eight, which is a sacred symbol of infinity, symbol of healing. And now you bring that in front of you. Keep doing the figure eight. And know that as you do this, it crosses the energy. It smooths everything down. Brings calmness and healing. And you want to go in front of your knees as well. So you'll bend over so that you do your knees and your ankles. And now breathe again all the way up. And now you'll do to the sides. Okay, so it's a little bit like flying. You're conducting your orchestra. You're really conducting your energy to move in harmony around you. Figure eights all down your side. And if you can, do a little bit towards your back also. Just imagine that you're doing some figure eights in your back. Not always as easy, but you can at least move a little bit like this in the back. Just smooth everything down. And I just like to bring my hands and smooth it all down as far as I can go, because I want a nice eggshell all around me, so I'm protected. It feels good. And we're going to do a hookup so that now that we're calm and collected, our inner guidance can really connect with our instincts. So it's one hand into the belly button, you press in and up. One hand to the forehead, you press in and down. And just breathe and feel the connection. This is also an easy de-stressor. So anytime you feel stressed, you need to make a decision and you just don't know what to think anymore, do this exercise for a few breaths. This will stabilize your energy system. So we've cleared your energy system, protected it with the figure eights, and this is the stabilizer. Remember to breathe. Breath also brings energy to the body. And remember, when we're anxious, we don't tend to breathe very deeply. So bring your breath down to the belly. And one more breath. And release. And now we're going to zip that up so that we can keep that energy in. So again, we're going to follow the central meridian. So it starts just above the pelvic bone. And you bring your hands all the way up to just a little lip. Then you take your other hand and down to around the perineum, and you follow your spine all the way up. Then you take this hand, and if you can reach, then you continue up and around your head and down until it meets again. Then you can pretend you have a key and lock it. Keep the key in your pocket for later. So when you want to be unzipped. Like this, when you do this, the chakras are zipped and you're protected. So I encourage you to do this before you go to big shopping malls, before you go in a crowd. So zip yourself up, especially clairsentience. Because clairsentience, we pick up too much of the world around us, and then we just feel like we're an open book and people are just sucking our energy out. So it's important to get zipped up so that we're protected, we're grounded, and we can stay collected even in a crowd, so we don't have those panic attacks because we feel too much in a crowd. Okay, so that's the zip up. Do this video as many times as you need to feel good. So remember, you need to make this part of your everyday. So whether it's this exercise or another energetic exercise, please take a few minutes every day to take care of your body, take care of yourself. When you take care of yourself, then you can take care of the world. And we got a lot of work to do, light workers, so we need to take good care of ourselves first. That felt good. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. From my heart to yours, lots of love.